Was there ever much came out of that mine?
Well, nothing, I don't think.
No, tell about the Jayhawk. What you did for the Jayhawk.
The Jayhawk?
Tell about that.
Good.
Have you already forgotten?
Yeah.
What you
No, that was a mine that they had that they got the ore out of for the Myrtle Mill. We worked in there all one winter just about getting the ore ready, the ore bands and everything, and hauling it down to the Myrtle well. The old timers that's been here all their life told me, he said, you watch, as soon as that mill starts, there's no money coming out of the gold out of the bottom, it'll stop. So sure enough, they cut it off. But we worked up there all one winter, Myrtle Mine. I mean at the Jayhawk.
How do these mills work? I mean, what y'all talk about a mill? What kind of, what are you crushing this stuff?
That's something else I wanted to tell you. I forgot just now when we were talking about the ditch, big ditch and everything. Well, I don't think anybody mentioned it. We didn't mention it before, but the Oldham brothers up there had a water wheel in Classic Creek. They dug a ditch by hand. I think it must be a couple of miles long, or maybe 3 miles. The water came out of Goose Creek, come around to this water wheel that's up there in Plastic Creek. It used to be standing, part of it still is. And then it was geared down to where they drilled these, they had some rocks up there that were real hard. So they drilled holes in those, they tied them on whatever cables or whatever, and they drug around and they crushed that rock up with those rocks dragging down, that granite rock.
Call that the Arasta. Water wheel ran, you can see in the picture there, has a log chain went around the water wheel back over a wooden pulley and turned so that it would turn the Arasta arm. There was 4 arms out on that, and these big rocks drug around in the bottom of the vat to crush the ore. That Arasta came from the idea of the old Spanish Arastas that they used in the early days mining here, where they used a horse to draw the or to turn the arms of the Arasta.
That raster that Ed Westby had there by the ranch.
Between you and Tall Pond.
Right there by the ranch. Those rocks, if you want to see those, I got those rocks out there in my front yard. And they took and they drill them, and they put those big spikes in them, and they pull them around, and those rocks they're on a pretty good size on top, and then on the bottom they're as flat as this table.
Ground off flat.
Where they ground them off, pull them around.
And to take it a step further, actually, the older brothers built 3 of these. We're talking about 16-foot wooden water wheel, overshot, this sort of thing. They powered 2 Arastras, a dual set that sat in front of them. There were 2. One is still in existence. You can still drive up and see it. It's up Placer Creek.
That's the one on the Endeman property up there now, where the pictures are.
Yeah, we've got pictures on this table here of that one. We've got pictures of the one right next door at the Golden Calf
Treasure.
And there was one right down here in Red River itself. We have photographs of that one too. It was right at the mouth of
Ed Westby's shop.
Yeah, I've got that one at Ed Westby's. I got some good pictures of that one with Ed Westby standing on top of it.
But those were magnificent. We have on this table over here too the original drawings that her uncle made and then built those machines from. They're absolutely fantastic. That was something. In the past, in the beginning, when the Spanish were here, this goes into the 20s and 30s, they were these burro or horse-drawn things. We still have one in Cabresno Canyon on the way up to Latier Lakes that was in operation in the 20s and 30s, and that was run by just a burro going around and around.
How much area did an individual mine take?